Can you believe we're already thinking about 2026? It feels like just yesterday we were planning our trips for this year, but time flies, and if you're a savvy traveler, you know that the best deals, the best experiences, they come to those who plan ahead. Getting a jump on 2026 isn't just being organized. It's the single biggest hack for stretching your travel budget further than you ever thought possible. And I'm not the only one with the future on my mind. I've been watching the analytics, and the search trends are exploding for best places to travel 2026 and affordable dream vacations. It's clear what's happening. We're all craving an escape, a real one, but we're also being smarter with our money. So today we're going to ride that wave, get ahead of the curve, and lock in a plan for an epic trip that feels like a splurge, but is actually a steal. Because that's the ultimate travel goal, right? People want paradise, but they demand value. They want to feel the sun on their skin and the sand between their toes without the stress of a giant credit card bill waiting for them back home. Today, I'm not just your guide to finding a destination. I'm your guide to achieving that perfect balance. We're going to find you that paradise, and we're going to make it fit your budget. It's time to escape the daily grind. I'm talking about swapping those endless Zoom meetings for face-to-face conversations with friendly locals, trading your morning commute for a morning stroll on the beach, and replacing the glow of a spreadsheet with the glow of a Caribbean sunset. This isn't just about a vacation. It's about a reset. It's about recharging your soul. And when you close your eyes and picture that perfect reset, swaying palms, crystal clear turquoise water, the rhythm of local music in the air, and a plate of something delicious and new in front of you. For most people, that dream destination is the Caribbean. It's the world's capital of relaxation and good vibes. But hold on, I can hear the skepticism already. The Caribbean? That's for honeymoons and lottery winners? The idea that Caribbean equals pricey is one of the biggest myths in travel. We see images of sprawling, all-inclusive resorts charging $1,000 a night, private yacht charters, and exclusive fine dining, and we assume that's the only way. That's a myth. And today, I'm not just going to tell you it's a myth. I'm going to prove it, with numbers, names, and a concrete plan. To do that, we're counting down my top 5 islands for 2026. But this isn't just any list. These are the 5 destinations that deliver that quintessential Caribbean dream on a realistic budget. We're talking about the most affordable, the most incredible, and the most soul-stirring places you can visit. Forget the tourist traps that drain your bank account in 48 hours. These spots are absolutely packed with authentic culture, heart-pumping adventure, and mouth-watering flavor, all without emptying your wallet. This is about experiencing the real Caribbean, living like a local, and creating memories that are rich in experience, not in cost. So, what's on the list? We've got the Dominican Republic, Jamaica, Puerto Rico, Cuba, and Grenada. I want you to take notes, open a spreadsheet, do whatever you need to do, because this isn't just a travel show. This is your budget blueprint for 2026. This is the masterclass. And we are going deep. For each island, we'll break down the best months to visit for that perfect sweet spot of low prices and fantastic weather. I'll show you exactly where to stay, from budget-friendly guest houses to affordable local apartments. And of course, we'll talk about what to eat, highlighting the cheap, delicious street food that will give you a real taste of the island. This is your official, all-in-one guide to an affordable and unforgettable Caribbean adventure in 2026. We're going to cover everything you need to know, from booking your flight to your last day on the island. So get ready, get excited, let's get into it. 5 affordable Caribbean islands you need to visit in 2026. All right, here's how we're going to break it all down. The pace today is moderate. First, we'll do a deep dive on each of our 5 islands. I'm talking specific neighborhoods to explore, must-try foods with actual prices, and my favorite free and cheap activities. I'll even give you a sample 3-day itinerary for each spot with a daily budget. But we're not stopping there. After our island tour, we have two brand new bonus chapters. First, a full chapter on pre-trip planning and tools, where I'll share my secrets for finding the cheapest flights, the art of packing light for the tropics, and why travel insurance is non-negotiable. Then, we'll finish with a practical FAQ and itinerary toolkit, answering your most common questions and even mapping out 2 multi-island routes for the truly adventurous. This is the complete package. First up on our countdown, the Dominican Republic, where you get the perfect combo of world-class, all-inclusive style beaches without the price tag and the vibrant living history of the oldest European city in the Americas. Then we'll feel the rhythm and soul of Jamaica, an island that moves to its own beat, fueled by reggae, fiery jerk chicken and jerk pork and hidden waterfalls that feel like a secret just for you. Next is Puerto Rico, the island of enchantment. And for U.S. travelers, listen up, no passport needed. That means massive convenience and major savings on a trip that feels a world away. After that, we step back in time in Cuba, a country of incredible resilience, overflowing with vintage charm, authentic casas particulares, and a vibrant culture you can see, hear, and feel on every street corner. And we'll round out our list with Grenada, the Spice Isle. It's an underrated gem offering pristine beaches, lush rainforests, world-class chocolate, and a taste of affordable, laid-back island life. So grab that notebook, because for each island, I'll be flagging the crucial details. The low seasons for the best deals, the types of local stays to look for, the cheapest ways to get around, and the must-eat street foods that will save you a fortune. Okay, let's kick things off with our #1 affordable paradise for 2026, the Dominican Republic. Most people think of Punta Cana's postcard-perfect beaches, and we will absolutely start there. But the real magic and the real value happens when you plug into the centuries-old soul of Santo Domingo for a true best-of-both-worlds trip. Let's break it down. When you picture a Caribbean getaway, you're likely picturing the Dominican Republic. For most, that means Punta Cana, the undisputed king of the all-inclusive resort. We're talking miles of sugar-white sand and turquoise water, a place engineered for pure relaxation. A huge part of its appeal is accessibility. Punta Cana International, or PUJ, is one of the best-connected airports in the Caribbean, with tons of flights from budget and major airlines. This competition means you can often find round-trip flights from the U.S. East Coast for under $400. But the secret every savvy traveler knows is that this country is so much more than just Punta Cana. To truly discover the Dominican Republic, you have to step outside the resort bubble. A few hours away lies the nation's beating heart, Santo Domingo. Its zona colonial is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the oldest European settlement in the Americas. Walking these cobblestone streets, you're treading on 5 centuries of history. This is where you connect with the real Dominican culture, hearing the rhythms of merengue and bachata, and feeling the genuine warmth of the people. Now let's talk timing, one of the biggest budget hacks. The peak season is December to March, when crowds and prices are highest. The key is to target the shoulder seasons, April to June, and again from September to November. The weather is still gorgeous, but the crowds are gone, and hotels can be 40–50% cheaper. Just be mindful that late summer and early fall is hurricane season, so travel insurance is a very wise investment. To save even more, think beyond the main resort strip. In Punta Cana, look at neighborhoods like Los Corrales for charming guest houses and locally owned hotels, often just a short walk from the same stunning public beaches for $50 to $80 a night. For getting around, skip expensive taxis. For long distances, like from Punta Cana to Santo Domingo, intercity buses like Caribe Tours are modern, safe, and cost only about $8. Locally, embrace the guaguas, minivans that run set routes for less than $1. Uber is also widely available and cheaper than standard taxis. And the food? You can eat like royalty on a tiny budget. The secret is to eat at comedores, small, family-run eateries. Look for the plato del día, usually la bandera dominicana, a hearty plate of rice, beans, and stewed meat that will only set you back a few dollars. For street food, try a chimi burger or pica pollo, which is crispy, seasoned fried chicken. Many of the best activities are free or very cheap. Just pack a cooler and hit incredible public beaches like Playa Macau. For a few dollars, you can explore the incredible limestone caves and lagoons of Los Tres Ojos National Park near Santo Domingo. So what does a budget trip look like? Day 1. Arrive in Punta Cana, check into a guest house, and relax on the public beach. Day 2. Take an early bus to Santo Domingo to explore the Zona Colonial. Day 3. Explore a local market before heading back to Punta Cana. On a tight budget, staying in guest houses and eating locally, you could easily manage on $45 to $60 per day. For a mid-range budget with more comforts, you're looking at around $80 to $120 per day. The Dominican Republic delivers sun, sand, and history with incredible savings. It's all about traveling smarter. Number 2, Jamaica. Jamaica, where budget meets big vibes. Sugar sand beaches, thunderous waterfalls, music in the air, and yes, you can do it affordably. Peak season runs December to March. Great weather, highest prices. Sweet spot is April to June. Then November to early December for lighter crowds and lower rates. Late summer into early fall. Watch hurricanes, grab travel insurance. Easy savings, same sunshine. Getting there cheap. Fly Kingston, Kin, or Montego Bay, MBJ. Book early and you'll often find East Coast round trips under $450. Pro tip, depart midweek. Pro tip, set fare alerts. Pro tip, go carry-on only to dodge fees. Sleep smart, Howard Cook area in Montego Bay. Negril's West End Cliffs, laid back and romantic. Treasure Beach, slow, local vibes. Expect $55–90 per night for guest houses, or $90–130 for simple beach-adjacent apartments. Self-cater breakfasts and a couple dinners to stretch your budget. Getting around, hop route taxis. Look for red license plates. Knutsford Express to Montego Bay. Knutsford Express to Negril. Knutsford Express to Kingston. Hiring a private driver? Negotiate and agree on the price up front. Eat local for less. Roadside jerk chicken, roadside jerk pork, with festival or bammy on the side. Patty shops, beef patties, chicken patties, veggie patties, about $2–3. Bonus, soup Saturdays, don't miss Ital stews, and curried goat. Load up on mangoes, Otaheite apples, and pineapples at fruit stands. Free and low-cost wins. Negril's 7 Mile is largely public. Doctor's Cave in Montego Bay charges a small fee. Winifred Beach in Portland, free or donation-based. Blue Hole near Ocho Rios, Reach Falls in Portland. DIY waterfall days are easy with route taxis and patience. Add sunset at Negril's Cliffs, and a browse through local craft markets. Safety. Stick to well-trafficked areas at night. Use registered taxis. If you're not interested, a polite, firm, no thanks goes a long way. Respect the music. Respect the vendors. Respect community spaces. Good vibes follow. Sample 3-day, budget first. Day 1. Land at MBJ. Route taxi to a guest house. Sunset swim. Jerk stall dinner. Day 2. Negril, West End Cliff snorkel. Patty lunch. Inexpensive beach chair on 7 Mile. Cliffside sunset. Day 3. Blue Hole. Mayfield Falls option. Evening live reggae. Money check. Shoestring $55–80 per day with guest house. With patties, jerk, and route taxis. Mid-range $110–150 per day with an apartment. One guided tour, and a couple sit-down dinners. Number 2. Jamaica delivers huge value if you ride the shoulder seasons. Eat local, and use route taxis. Big vibes, small spend, locked in. U.S. citizens, no passport needed. Domestic flights, U.S. dollars, phone works, easy re-entry. Snag a Tuesday flight deal and be sipping a piña colada by Friday. Top-tier street photography and history, free to explore for hours. Guest houses and Airbnbs near, not in. Condado, stretch your budget. Mofongo, fried green plantains mashed with garlic, stuffed with steak, chicken, or garlicky shrimp. Roadside lechon and frituras deliver big flavor for small cash. $2 reservation unlocks rainforest hikes, waterfalls, and Coqui soundtracks. Public beaches are free. Pair Luquillo sands with cheap eats at the kioscos. A paid night tour worth every cent. Paddling through Living Light. Uber for short hops in San Juan. Rent a car a few days to chase hidden beaches and mountain towns. Same shoulder philosophy. Fewer crowds, better prices, lush post-shower landscapes. Puerto Rico is smart, seamless, and spectacular for budget adventurers. Number 4. Cuba. Havana's vintage heartbeat and Trinidad's colonial dream. A living museum with music pouring from doorways and classic Chevys cruising the coast. Stay in casas, $25–$40 rooms, home-cooked meals, real conversations, Cuba at the kitchen table. Americans travel under support for the Cuban people. Use private stays, paladars, local guides. Bring all the cash you'll need, cards won't work. Dance on Trinidad's steps under the stars. Ride through Viñales mogotes and tobacco farms. Connectivity is improving but patchy. Download offline maps and enjoy the detox. Cheap day trips, beach lounges, mountain cascades, and throwback truck rides into the hills. Cuba's soul is priceless, and still budget-friendly when you go local. Final stop, Grenada. And finally, at number 5, we have Grenada. This isn't just another Caribbean island. It's an underrated gem, a place that feels both intimate and grand. Its capital, St. George's, is arguably the most beautiful harbor town in the entire Caribbean. A cascade of colorful buildings tumbling down to the water. But beyond the postcard-perfect views, you'll find a genuinely friendly island pace that invites you to slow down and savor every moment. It's smaller, safer, and more manageable than some of its larger neighbors, making it a perfect entry point for an authentic Caribbean experience without the overwhelm. Getting here is straightforward. You'll fly into Maurice Bishop International Airport, or GND. From the U.S. East Coast, you can often find round-trip fares in the $400 to $600 range, especially if you book in advance. From the UK, expect fares from around $500 to $700. The key, as always, is timing. The best months to visit for both weather and prices are the shoulder seasons, April to June, and November to early December. This window lets you dodge the peak season crowds and prices, while also neatly sidestepping the main hurricane season, which typically runs from late August through October. A trip in May can be significantly cheaper than the same trip over Christmas. Grenada is famously known as the Isle of Spice, and this isn't just a marketing slogan, it's a fragrant reality. The moment you step into the St. George's Market Square, your senses are overwhelmed in the best way possible. It smells like a bakery and a forest at once. The air is thick with the scent of nutmeg, cinnamon, cloves, and turmeric. You'll see vendors with pyramids of spices, and they're more than happy to explain the difference between nutmeg and mace, the spice that grows like a delicate lace around the nutmeg seed. It's a living, breathing part of the island's identity and economy. This agricultural heritage extends to another one of life's great pleasures, chocolate. Grenada is a pioneer in the tree-to-bar chocolate movement. You can visit estates like Belmont or the Grenada Chocolate Company to see the entire process firsthand, from the cocoa pod growing on the tree to the final delicious bar. You'll witness spices and cocoa being processed using traditional, sustainable methods. And the best part? Tasting the finished product. This isn't your average candy bar. It's complex, rich, and deeply flavorful. A tour might cost you around $15, and a bar of world-class chocolate is just a few dollars, an affordable and unforgettable indulgence. Now let's talk beaches. Grenada's coastline is a tale of two sides. On the Caribbean coast, you have the world-famous Grand Anse Beach. This is 2 miles of pristine white sand that consistently ranks among the best beaches in the world. But here's the magic. Even in high season, it never feels truly crowded. There's always a quiet patch of sand waiting for you. Just around the corner is Morne Rouge, a protected cove with even calmer, shallower waters. It's the perfect spot for families or anyone looking for a lazy, stress-free swim. For a completely different vibe, head to the Atlantic side for some drama. The coastline here is wild, rugged, and windswept. At places like Bathway Beach, a natural coral reef just offshore creates a barrier against the powerful surf, forming calm, protected swimming pockets. It's like having a natural saltwater swimming pool with the dramatic soundtrack of the Atlantic Ocean just a few feet away. And for those seeking true seclusion, a visit to La Sagesse Beach feels like discovering a hidden secret, with its tranquil bay and lush, natural surroundings. Beyond the coast, Grenada's interior is a paradise for nature lovers. You can chase cascades all over the island. Some, like Concord Falls, offer easy roadside views perfect for a quick stop. But for a real adventure, take a guided hike through the Grenada rainforest to find the Seven Sisters Falls. The trail can be muddy and challenging, but your reward is a series of 7 stunning waterfalls with cool, refreshing pools, perfect for a post-hike swim. A guide is highly recommended for the more remote trails and will cost around $25–30 per person. One of Grenada's most unique attractions lies beneath the waves. Just off the coast is the world's first underwater sculpture gallery. Snorkeling or diving here is a surreal experience. You'll float over dozens of sculptures that are slowly being claimed by the sea, acting as artificial reefs that seed new coral growth. Seeing these haunting, beautiful figures on the ocean floor, with schools of fish swimming around them and sunbeams piercing the water, feels straight out of a dream. A snorkeling trip here is a fantastic splurge, typically running about $40–50. Getting around is part of the adventure and incredibly affordable. While taxis can be pricey, the real local experience is riding the minivan buses. These privately owned buses run set routes all over the island. You just flag one down, hop in, and enjoy the ride, often with music playing and friendly chatter. A trip from St. George's to Grand Anse Beach will cost you about $1. For more flexibility, consider hiring a local driver for a half-day or full-day tour. It's more affordable than you might think, maybe $100 to $150 for a half-day. They'll create a custom route for you, taking you to secret coves, authentic food spots, and sharing stories you'd never hear otherwise. And the food. Grenadian cuisine is hearty, flavorful, and cheap. You have to try the national dish, oil down. It's a rich, one-pot stew of breadfruit, salted meats or chicken, dumplings, and vegetables, all slowly simmered in fresh coconut milk until the oil separates. It's pure comfort food. For quick, filling meals on the go, load up on rotis, flaky flatbread filled with curried chicken, goat, or vegetables, or bakes, a type of fried dough often served with saltfish for breakfast. A delicious roti will only set you back about $5. For a fantastic local experience, head to the fishing town of Guyave for their weekly Fish Friday festival. The whole street turns into a party with grilled seafood, live music, and locals and travelers mingling under the lights. To drink, you can't go wrong with a classic rum punch, always dusted with freshly grated nutmeg. Or, for a non-alcoholic treat, try the incredible fresh local juices. Soursop, passion fruit, and guava are all amazing. When it comes to accommodation, this is where Grenada really shines for budget travelers. Forget expensive all-inclusive resorts. The island is full of charming guest houses and self-catering apartments that you can find for under $100 a night, sometimes as low as $70. Not only does this save you money, but it connects you with local hosts who are often your best source for insider tips. So, what does a budget trip look like? Here's a sample 3-day itinerary. Day 1. Explore St. George's in the morning, grab a roti for lunch, then take a local bus to Grand Anse for an afternoon of swimming, finishing with a sunset view. Day 2. Hire a guide for a morning hike to the Seven Sisters Falls, then head to the Belmont Estate in the afternoon for a chocolate tour. Day 3. Experience the Atlantic coast at Bathway Beach, then treat yourself to the Underwater Sculpture Park snorkel trip. On a low-end budget, staying in guest houses and eating local, you could easily manage on $70–90 per day. A mid-range budget of $120–150 per day would allow for a guided tour, a nice dinner out, and a few more rum punches. Grenada is a complete sensory journey, a feast of spices, surf, and smiles, all without the big resort price tag. Recap: DR, Commodore Plates, Jamaica, jerk and reggae, Puerto Rico, rainforests and bio bays, Cuba, casas and salsa, Grenada, spice and sculpture reefs. Each delivers big experiences for modest budgets, if you travel smart. Remember, shoulder seasons, local stays, local transit, and street food are your superpowers. Drop a comment. Which island are you booking for 2026? Any budget hacks we should pin? Questions for me? If this helped, tap that like button and share it with a friend who needs a vacation. Subscribe and turn on notifications for more budget travel deep dives, new islands every week. Up next, the cheapest beach months in 2026, and my favorite $50 a day routes in Latin America. Thanks for watching. See you on the sand. Always check current advisories and local rules before you go.